What's up? What's up, everybody? There we go. All right, all right. We are cooking with grease. We're cooking with grease. What's going on? Happy New Year's Eve. It's your man Beats by Lonze back in the building. And yeah, 2025, man, I'm testing out something new. I got some in ears in the place to be this time. And I'm just testing it out to see what it sounds like and want to holler at my people and say what's up, see what's going on as we carry out 2024 and we're moving into 2025. So I want to say, first of all, thank you all that always come in and join my freaking live. I appreciate you. I can't tell you how much you've helped to grow my channel, and I thank you for following and paying attention to whatever we have going on this channel. 2024 has been a great year. It's my year where I launched the Beats by Lonze channel full stream ahead. And what I mean by that, I brought all my resources that I could to Beats by Lonze to this channel and pushed everything to this channel for a whole entire year. And I wanted to see what would happen if I pushed everything to this channel for a whole entire year, and it's been pretty successful. Now, if I was to compare myself to my friends that are also social media content creators, I'm just at the tip of the spear. But hey, you can do it too. So that is my thing I want to say to you all, is that if you wanted to do this, you could also do it too. But you got to have something to give to the community. You got to have something to say that people will want to hear. Now, on my channel, I told y'all this is we kicked off season 2, but we really wanted to kick off the next iteration of season 2 in 2025. So 2025, you'll get to see a lot of the new content that's coming to the channel. You're going to see a lot of the experimentation to my channel with all the beat machines, and just wanted to, you know, show you all that show y'all what I do as a drum machine specialist over here on my channel. So again, shout out to the MPC family out on Facebook. Shout out to Masada MPC. He's the owner and the runner of that group over there. Just a great all-around guy with MPC and just knowledge of the music industry and beat making, and the inventor of the Lazy Chop. So shout out to Masada MPC. Y'all go and follow the MPC family group on Facebook if you hadn't already. Shout out to my brothers Beats in Bed. Shout out to Blatantly Blatant Network. Civil Days Music, which is now Sun Civil Media. Day Sun over there on his platform. DC Carson on his platform. So shout out to everybody that's been around helping for this particular year. Khalif NYC, he helped to get on the channel and push to, step forward. So he came in and saw there's a couple things I needed to bring to the forefront. So shout out to them. So um, that's what I pretty much wanted to say to you all for 2024. Goodbye 2024, hello 2025. So we're trying to make it to midnight to cross over to the new year. So with that being said, still gonna have more equipment that's coming into the studio. There is 5 pieces of equipment that's coming to my studio that will be here in 2025. Actually, there's one that's already here. So you'll get to see me mess around on that equipment whenever I preview that. And 5 pieces of equipment. So if y'all paid attention to my Christmas list, the 5 things that I wanted for Christmas, um, is some of them on that? Stay tuned. Stay tuned to see if Santa Claus delivered the pieces of equipment that I said I wanted for Christmas, and see if that's going to be on my channel for 2025. So yeah, 5 pieces of equipment is coming to the channel, and we're gonna experiment. We're gonna make beats, and we're gonna try to beat our record for this year as far as beats. Now I know I told y'all previously that 2024 was my worst year for beat making. And not that I didn't make beats for the year, it's just the worst year that I've had as far as putting out beats, because I put a lot of attention into my YouTube channel. So I did make a lot of beats um, during this year, but just not what I normally typically make. So, and that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. Sometimes you got to give up one thing to move on to the next thing. So I gave up kind of the volume of making a whole lot of beats for the year. So I put more of that attention into my YouTube page. So editing videos, bringing the content to you all. So what's up with y'all? I was talking earlier. I did a TikTok, and I said earlier in my TikTok that what it would be pretty cool if like I had an extra $1 million, right? Like what would I do with $1 million? Like I've been playing. I've like my family when growing up in my family, a lot of people in my family like played the lottery a lot. Like they played the cat in Florida. We had the Cash 3, and yeah. So my moms and my grandma and all those my cousins, they'd all go to the store, and they'd all play. They try to play these numbers. Like they'd have dreams about numbers. And my mom was really good about she'd dream about numbers. She'd give the numbers to people they hit on the lottery for the numbers that she dreamed of. And I was hoping, stupid me, I was hoping that would have passed along to me that I can dream of numbers as well and hit the lottery like that. But I didn't get that gift. But I was blessed enough to not need to have to hit the lottery. I had a good career, military career where I was able to retire, and now I do social media content. Now I do YouTube. So, um, but back to my conversation, I always, it's always who couldn't use an extra $1 million. You know what I'm saying? Like if you just got $1 million for free, you paid $1, you played a lottery ticket to scratch off, and you won $1 million. What could you do with $1 million? Now I know that if you believe in a higher power and you believe in God, or you believe in that there's something else out there, and that there's a way that your life is supposed to roll. Sometimes I always think like anytime that I don't get the things that I think that I need, there's a reason behind why I wouldn't get that kind of thing. Like I would probably, I don't know. I have a thing that I go back and forth with myself about, right? Like I like to help people, um, but it has to be the type of help that isn't like begged or asked for. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, like if I see that you know somebody's got a job, they're working hard, they're budgeting their money, they're managing their money well, but they can't catch a break, and it may be that they're like, man, I'm working these hours and trying to save money, but I got children and all this stuff. I can't buy this piece of equipment. Sometimes if I'm like going through my studio and I have a piece of equipment that I'm like I'm not gonna use, and I probably tried to sell and I couldn't get my dollars out of it. Sometimes I'll be like, here, you know, just because my wife always says, just get rid of it, give it away, because if you hold on to stuff, you're not able to make room for anything new that you'd want to have. So I take that with me a lot of times, like like again I said, like sometimes it's good to kind of just make room for things that you need. So, but yeah, if I had $1 million, I won a lottery and I had an extra $1 million, I would go and buy the stuff that like for instance, the stuff that's on my Christmas list. Probably would run me four, five, six, seven, eight, $10,000. The stuff that I had on my Christmas list, right? Probably run me a good $10,000, and I'd be happy with that. But then I'd probably update my studio and update, you know, um, I probably build me another studio that is probably two times as large as this, and I wouldn't even need to actually have a studio that large, because I've never had a studio, bigger than 1,000 feet. And I know that even with 1,000 feet, I had so much space, and I still didn't, I still couldn't do everything I need to do with that space that I had. You know, I had plenty space to maneuver, walk around, run, turn flips, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I was just thinking like if I did have $1 million, and I probably would, you know, give my wife half, and then the rest of it, I'd probably be on a mission to try to help people. And then I always thought like, you know how they say like money is the root of all evil. I started to think that like I'd want to be selfish, and I'd try to dummy down how much I try to give out to help people. Like, you know, because I think like if it was them on the other end, would they reach out to kind of help me, kind of thing, you know? So I have that back and forth, like the angel on one shoulder, the devil on the other shoulder. You know, they're saying, "Nah, keep all the money, spend it on yourself," and then the other one is saying, "You got everything you can ever need in life." You know, there's people out here that's starving. There's people out here that can't make their ends meet. That's trying, and so, you know, why don't you do that for somebody that needs help? So I don't know. I go through that from time to time. So this stream won't be long. I'll be here another 20 minutes, I'm assuming, just to, you know, just trying to talk to y'all and say what's up and, you know, just talk and get my stream for the end of the year of 2024. 2024 has been a great year. I learned a lot as far as streaming. I learned a lot as far as camera angles. I learned a lot as far as camera placement. I've experimented with a whole different plethora of things in my studio this year. So 2025, I can't even imagine if I went the same way that I did in 2024. 2025 is going to be out of here. So again, thank you all for liking. Thank you all for commenting. Thank you all for subscribing. I know that a lot of times y'all hear a lot of content creators say that. Like, comment, and subscribe. And the reason that I think that's very, very important is because not at all times will people that watch your channel, that come in to hear you speak or watch what you do on your channel, not at all times do they know that they should like, comment, and subscribe. A lot of times they don't know that that helps your channel. A lot of times they don't know how the boosting of the algorithm works. And so you have to say that because this could be the first time that somebody is meeting you on your channel. This could be the first time that somebody ever comes to your channel to see what it is that you're about. And based off the 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 20 minutes or 30 minutes that you're on the stream, they're trying to decide whether they should subscribe to your channel or not. So for you all who are brand new, who are just seeing my channel for the first time, I am Lonze. I go by Beats by Lonze. I am a producer. I am an engineer. I am a DJ. And I am known as a drum machine specialist. And so my channel is a channel that's geared toward music producers who are drum machine enthusiasts. Now, when I say drum machine enthusiast, that means it could be somebody that is a hobbyist. It could be somebody that is a full-time content creator. It could be a full-time musician. Anyway, my channel is about taking equipment, drum machines specifically, taking these machines, learning them in and out, and actually trying to create the best rendition of songs that come from my brain as best as I can. And then doing the things that other people don't do. I want to take machine number one, I want to hook it with machine number two, and see what comes out of that machine. Then I want to take machine number three, hook it with machine number one and number two, see what comes from that as well. So if that's something that that you would like to, if that's something that you'd like, and that's along the realm of channels that you watch, feel free to subscribe to my channel. And also, I hated that YouTube and a lot of these platforms, because of the music industry, don't allow you to play music. So a lot of my DJ content that I have for my channel gets put to the back burner because I got a lot of DJ videos and a lot of content that I can put on this channel, but because it has music in it, it's all going to get muted and taken down. So I don't want to get my channel flagged for that, so I don't have a lot of DJ equipment on my, sorry, take that back, not DJ equipment, I don't have a lot of DJ content on my channel because you get flagged for a lot of that stuff. So I have to keep it off of my channel. If anybody know a great way to get your videos loaded to Patreon, please let me know in the comments, because Patreon does have a size limit as far as what you can upload on Patreon, and I have not figured out the code of how to get your videos, that's longer than a certain size or a certain couple, minutes to get loaded on Patreon. So anyway, enough of that. So Beats by Lonze, it's a channel that's geared toward veterans. So I do a lot of content for active duty. I do a lot of content for retired reservists. So just to kind of be an advocate for those people in that space that are veterans, and then the music producers, the beginning music producers, the music producers who have been in the game for a long time. That's how I gear my channel toward those people, just to show you some things that I've learned. And I don't know everything about every machine, but I try to do my best to figure out as much as I can, and make the best music as possible. So, if you'd like to know a little bit about me, again, instead of me blabbering and you hearing it from the horse's mouth, you can actually go on your streaming platforms and you can search for Beats by Lonze, and then you'll see what I do. You can also go to your internet browser and type in Beats by Lonze, and you can see everything that I do as far as social media and where my music is, and what I do. So, last thing I'll say, shameless plug, is bandcamp.com. I have a page on bandcamp.com. It's beatsbylonze.bandcamp.com. And you can see all of my work on bandcamp.com. There's beat tapes, there's albums, R&B albums, there's rap albums. I don't really qualify myself as an artist per se, but I do write. I do songwriting. Again, like I told y'all, I engineer and produce, so I kind of love putting songs together and kind of hearing what comes out of that. Another shout out to my El Jefe brethren, Guada, Jeddah, Heaven, Mo, which is a producer over there, and Beats by Wugga out of Ireland, where they're all in-house producers along with myself at El Jefe Entertainment LLC. So shout out to the brothers over there, and yeah, they have really kickstarted this era of my production into this new stratosphere. So shout out to my brothers over there. So with that being said, man, I do have, just so y'all know, on my other screen I have a picture of MPC X Special Edition. And every time I look at that picture of that MPC, even though I have an MPC X OG, that is another motivation for me to, kickstart my channel, because that is a beautiful machine. You can't deny that it's not a beautiful machine. So, yeah. So I hope you all did. I hope you all had a great 2024, a gracious 2024, a joyous 2024, and I hope that your 2025 is going to be double the action, double the everything that you asked for. I hope that you get it in 2025, and I hope that you're blessed as much as me and my family is blessed. And if there's anything that I can do to help you, outside of asking for money, please feel free to ask me. As within my realm of expertise, please be, by all means, don't be afraid to ask any questions that you have on production, on the music industry, as far as on my side of the music industry, and independent side, and all that kind of stuff. So you need help with social media, I do a little bit of social media, so I can give you what I know on social media, and that's pretty much all I have for that. So again, thank you all for catching my stream. Much love to you. What else? Final thoughts. Final thoughts for the people. Again, shout out to Beats in Bed, Dayson Civil at Civil Sun Civil Media, Blatantly Blatant Network. Shout out to him, DC Carson, Khalif NYC. Shout out to everybody. out there that's out there doing their thing, just trying to figure it out and get it going. So, dun, 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 dun. Amazon. I have an Amazon affiliate link. So if you check out some of my videos, you'll find the Amazon affiliate link. Who else I have on the affiliate link? Just check my link in bios. You'll see all the affiliates that I have. There's a couple new affiliates that I have that I'm gonna place up in 2025. So stay tuned to that. Also, DMVPrimeRides.com. It is a sponsor of my YouTube page. So check out DMVPrimeRides.com. They're actually giving let's see, I think it's 15%. Let me check that really quick. Yeah, they're giving 15% for rides booked by January 10th. So if you are in the DMV area, that's DC, Maryland, and Virginia, and you're looking for a car service, this is a specialized car service. This is a black car ride service. So like Uber Black, this is that. So DMVPrimeRides.com, check it out. Go online, look them up. They're offering 15% off for rides booked from January 10th of 2025. I'll take that back. 15% on rides if you book it by January 10th of 2025. So check them out, DMV Prime Rides. They also have a YouTube page, and you can also do Yelp. You can check out Yelp, and you can see all the reviews on DMVPrimeRides.com. So you can type that in, and you can book your ride today. So that is my shameless plugs for my sponsors and the homies. And just to let y'all know, we're about to turn up in 2025. I'm talking about the Grind 329 podcast by Lonze. That's my podcast. It's on all podcast streaming platforms. Also on YouTube, you can catch the YouTube variation of the podcast. So you can see it in real time. You can see us in our real skin on YouTube. That's Grind 329 by Lonze Podcast. We have new podcasts coming in 2025 as well. So much love to you again. Thank you all for joining my live. Shout out to everybody out there on Twitch, on Facebook, on Instagram, and YouTube that are always checking out. And much love to you. So again, let me know if there's anything that we can change on the channel. Any ideas you think that you'd like to see on my channel for 2025, let me know. But we are full steam ahead, and we got a lot of stuff. And when I say we, I mean me. Got a lot of stuff coming for you for 2025, so stay tuned. So much love to you, and we are out of here. Peace, love, and love. We out.